But I think the biggest difference from us and some of the guys that did it before, it was that they done it once, maybe twice, maybe three times, and they stopped.
Were you and your two brothers, Mad Dog brothers, were you guys trying to be the first people to paddle surf Jaws?
Actually, that's the thing. There was already been people that done it before. Like we're not the first ones. There was a group of guys even before Laird guys. They paddled throughout the process of us doing for that many years. There was other guys that came in that did it, but I think the biggest difference from us and some of the guys that did it before, it was that they done it once, maybe twice, maybe three times, and they stopped. They never really had the desire and the energy and the idea of do it slowly but surely, right? So our goal, and then we actually talked about it before we actually did it. It wasn't like something that we were like, oh, let's just go surf today and let's like surf these huge waves. It was something that it was built from a lot of thought or a lot of perspective, and then we were like, okay, we love big wave surfing. We moved all the way from Brazil to here to actually pursue those waves. And then we done it, Marvex, we done Waimea, we done Sunset, we done the outer reefs on Maui. And then eventually came to the point that it was Jaws next. And, we figured out that we should have done it on the smaller days. And, we're going to focus on the left and then, test it out. And then actually me and Danilo, not Marcio. Marcio has never been a tow guy. He never really did it. And then unfortunately, he passed away doing towing, which is so ironic. But anyway, so me and Danilo, we actually had towed Jaws with some friends and people that took us over there before we actually paddled. And by Marcio, no, Marcio was a strictly paddling guy. But we decided that we were gonna do it. And at first we were like, okay, let's focus on the left because all three of us were goofy foot. Which goofy is somebody that rides with your right foot forward, right? So I'm actually as I'm going left, I'm actually facing the wave, which is a lot easier if you're facing the wave because you can see what's going on. You have a lot more awareness of like control your body and where you're going versus backside, which is your back against the wave. And then you can't really have like a full view on what's going on. So anyway, so we decided to focus a lot on the lefts, and we decided that we were going to do it on big days, but not the giant days. And then we did that. We accomplished that. And then we're like, okay, we did it at, let's say 20 to 30 foot faces. And then we're like, okay, let's do it on a 40 foot face day. And then we actually, studied the buoys and the weather patterns. We knew what the swells were going to be like. And then we still have buoys around the Hawaiian Islands where we can track to see how big the waves are going to be. So we kind of already knew what we were getting ourselves into it, even though like a lot of people think we were just crazy guys that were just going for it. But no, there was a lot of, thought process behind the whole thing. And we kept going on bigger and bigger days until the point where, we actually surfed the giant days. And luckily, Danilo actually ended up winning a big award which is this event, XXL, that awards the guy that surfs either the biggest wave or the best ride of the whole entire year. And Danilo actually ended up winning the award, surfing a right at Jaws. And he won $100,000. Can't remember exactly how much he won, but it was a big award. And that's why, we were able to succeed and create a career because it was a process of pretty much like still going, but it was like 20 years in the making. So it wasn't something like, it It was from like one day to the next, and it wasn't like a one time thing. It was something that it took years in the making.